Hey guys, welcome back to Fun Fiero. I'm Andy.
I'm Liz.
Guys, we're here to share our fun, love, and passion for all things Disney with you guys. So thanks for hanging out with us today. If you're brand new to the channel, please consider subscribing.
And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. It helps our channel grow.
Yeah, so today we are...
Nerd alert, nerd alert. It's another nerd alert. I love nerd alerts.
We're going to be packing this bad boy. This is our checked bag. Actually, this is one of our checked bags. But definitely Liz and I wanted to go over and kind of show like what we use one of our checked bags for when we travel to Walt Disney World.
And you might be thinking, why do they have a Minnie and a Mickey to start off with? Easy, guys. Because for every trip that we go on, we take like little stuffed animals to kind of Disney-fy our room a little bit more.
Yep.
But also, once again, to make you not buy things that you really might not need at the parks, but say, oh, that's so stinking cute. Well, let's get them somewhere a little bit cheaper before we go.
Well, and we do like to decorate our room.
We do. It makes it more fun. It makes it more festive. You know, it just personalizes it a little bit more.
Not that Disney doesn't do a great job of theming our room, but still.
It's awesome to have a Mickey and a Minnie kind of hanging out, waiting on you when you first get there. It's the first thing we pull out of our luggage. So it's the first thing we pack into our luggage.
So I think we should just dive into this, and let's just we're going to go through and we're going to show you guys all the stuff that we're packing into this, and then we'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all packed. So here we go.
First thing that goes in my check bag is a roll of paper towels, which Andy looks at me like, are you crazy, woman? Every time I pack these. But if you have children, and those flimsy napkins at the park are not doing you any good of getting that crumb off their hands or anything, paper towels are awesome. And obviously, when we get them there, I have my gallon size, storage bags, and I do rip them off into the selected size. So I do rip them off, put some in the gallon size storage bag, and just take them with me to the parks day by day.
Yep.
It's super, super convenient. Because, man, I mean, come on, they work way better than those chintzy park napkins. Let's face it.
And even though we don't have any small children anymore that we're taking, but she is literally still pulled them out, like if we've gotten our food or we're having a snack off to the side, and she's just like, here you go.
Cheese is oozing, or ice cream starts to melt. It's Florida. Second thing, a must do in 2020 are some disinfectant wipes. We're going to do the same thing with these. We're going to get there, we're going to pull some out. We're not going to take this huge honking thing to the park every day, but we're going to pull some out, put them in a Ziploc bag. Convenient, we're going to totally have them. So those are the first couple of things that we need. Because it's 2020, we need masks, okay? Now we've gotten 2 separate shipments of masks because we bought a ton of masks for Disneyland.
Yeah.
And then we've just been using them because, well, that was back in June. That trip didn't happen.
Right.
So we've also bought more masks to take with us to Disney World. Because we have another video, how many masks should we take? That'll be linked up above. Where we're taking probably at least 350 masks, disposable. Now our first shipment came in these boxes. Our second shipment came in these bags.
Yes.
If you got the boxes, trade that in for a Ziploc bag, folks. It's going to make it way easier to carry. You don't have that big old bulky box. Just, let's do some ease of being able to carry it there. And
these are actually triple ply.
They are. They're really super comfy.
Yeah, and they were quite a bit less than the ones in the boxes. So
when we bought the ones back before June, everything was sideways. You couldn't get masks. You couldn't get Clorox wipes. You couldn't get gloves. It was just all bad.
Yeah,
now they're a little bit more readily available.
We've been actually using these, and we actually really like them over
the 2-ply masks.
Over these, they're actually they're lighter, they're more comfortable, and they're just easier to breathe in. We'll actually leave this in the link below if you guys want to get some for yourselves.
So those are some must-do things that we have. Obviously, I've already touched on the fact that I believe Ziploc bags are a total must to take to the park. We take gallon size and we take quart size. And remember, your electronics can go into the gallon size. Extra, if you buy food and you don't eat it all, which I'm totally always guilty of that, then the quart size bag is what you can put your snacks in. The bag just doesn't explode your backpack and just kind of keeps everything nice and tidy. Yeah. Plus, wet clothes. Okay, if for some reason it rains or you step in a puddle and you don't want to wear those wet socks, because I'm not a wet sock girl, I always have extra dry socks and I stick my wet nasty socks into that quart size bag. And speaking of wet clothes, guys, I always take a garbage bag or a supermarket bag, a couple of these. Dirty clothes, if you don't have time to take them to the laundromat, bag them up and take them home. Mm-hmm. Now it's time to pack that silicone bag. This is where most of your toiletries are going to go, because if everything's going to expand a little bit when you go flying up in the air. You don't want you don't want your luggage to get wet.
No.
Now we do like the little wipes cleaner. Those are for lenses. we go ahead and start with that. And lenses, glasses,
Yep.
sunglasses, anything that you might need.
Yep.
But now let's get some wet stuff to go in this bag.
Okay.
Suntan lotion. We take the spray-on kind, and we take the lotion kind. The spray-on kind is really awesome for just quick squirts, and kind of just reapplying that suntan lotion throughout the day. But the lotion, that's what we start off with in the morning. Get that nice big layer on there. My saline for my glasses, my contacts, always has to go in there too.
And you have a smaller one that you keep in your parks bag, but this is what we refill it with.
Right. So just in case, because you can't take that big thing through security, but my little itty bitty 2-ouncer totally goes through security because you have to put 5 items in that quart-sized Ziploc bag for those guys. So it would normally go in there too. I just take an extra eye drops, chapstick, because I don't know about you guys, but these masks dehydrate me.
Wow.
So chapstick is definitely a must. Now we also take bug spray. We do the all natural doTERRA Terra Shield bug spray because I'm allergic to most other kinds. And then we take Melaleuca for any cuts, scratches, or anything that we need.
Boom. You notice we did not have any shampoo or conditioner or lotion.
H2O products, raw. We can't wait to get there.
Yeah.
One other thing that we might actually put in here too is have an extra little baby hand sanitizer. But
okay.
Now this silicone bag is awesome because it's gonna fit right into the Loungefly.
Yep. There we go. This thing is definitely probably one of the most secure silicone bags I've ever had. So
yeah,
great bathroom kit, that type of thing. All right.
And the next thing that I always pack is a blanket from Walmart. These guys are about $5. Okay, they are awesome because if you're going in a time of the year when it might get cooler at night, you don't want to have to buy a blanket at the park. So take one of these. Neat thing about this though is that you can actually use it to pack around some of your valuables or your souvenirs that you get just to kind of keep everything safe. So it's kind of a favorite of mine.
Yep.
Now the other thing I like, lots and lots of Band-Aids.
Yeah.
So this little guy actually came with a travel case. Once again, this is a hard plastic. I will probably Ziploc bag this.
Yeah. And it's nice to have those Band-Aids for anything. You scratch, you walk up, you brush up against something, you scratch yourself. Blisters. Just
2 boxes of these were water block, so those would actually be really good for blisters. Yep. But at Big Lots, we did find just the blister Band-Aids, and those were awesome last trip. They totally saved us. Another great thing to put in your check bags are snacks. Alrighty, because you can always, obviously, you can order when you get there. But if you already have a few, and let's go ahead and just take them. So little chips, cereal, chocolate. And then I also like to get these mints. One, because the masks really dehydrate me, so being able to just suck on this really is good, but they're also sugar-free, and it just kind of takes that edge off if you do start getting hangry.
Yeah.
Alright, now here are just a few odds and ends that I'm putting into our check bags. Now, I'm just taking some gloves. The reason why is because of my celiac disease, sometimes my hands just break open, and if I get really, really super hot, that tends to be a problem for me. So in Florida, just in case, I might be the goober running around in gloves. Now, I love, these are just makeup remover towelettes. And so I also sweat a lot in Florida, which is bad and has a tendency to make your makeup run. So about halfway through the day, whipping one of those out and just cooling off your face, doing your neck. It makes you feel good. You have to reapply the makeup, but who cares? At least then you don't look like a raccoon, that mascara down there. It's true. We each take about 2 of these. All right, we don't normally go through all of them, but they're always nice to have. Ponchos, ponchos, ponchos.
Yes.
Don't get stuck buying ponchos at the park. They're super, super, super expensive. Alrighty, we just got these from Walmart.
It's like $1 a piece.
Yeah.
Not even, maybe it's like 89 cents a piece.
Yeah, it was right around $1.
Yeah.
We also will take 3 umbrellas with us. So just in case it's a bigger downpour and you don't really want to do a poncho, just want to whip out the umbrella, but we take those little itty bitty travel size umbrellas. And we actually have gotten them before at that dollar section in Target for $3 or $4.
Well, and the thing with these ponchos too, guys, you use them and then you throw them away. So for 89 cents, if I get caught in a rainstorm and I have to put it on, and I'm not going to actually do anything afterwards with it except
I'm not going to feel bad that I
away.
just paid
$7
for the park poncho.
Yeah.
The park poncho was cool, but it was expensive.
Yep.
Nail file. I don't know about you guys, but every time I go on vacation, I tend to like break a nail, snag a nail. Always take your nail file, ladies. You know you're gonna need it.
There you go.
Technology. We all have it. We all need it. Chargers. Everybody needs a charger. But we also recommend these little guys. So
Yep.
it is one plug into the wall, but you can do 4 different pieces of equipment right here. These are lifesavers. We've got, I think, 4 of these.
Yep.
Okay.
So definitely going into the check bag for that. And then,
Absolutely.
they do have USB ports at the hotel rooms, most of
Some
them.
of them do, some of them don't.
But they just don't
some
have a lot of them.
more
Yeah.
USB ports than others, so not all USB ports are equal in the rooms.
Nope.
And you want to be fully charged, so you may as well take this with you.
Yep.
Here, hold that for me.
All right.
Now, these come with your magic bands. They are your luggage tags. Put them on your luggage. Just in case your luggage gets lost and
And they're
separated
cute.
from you. Oh, they're stinking cute. Man, got a little Donald.
Yeah.
Got a little Mickey and Minnie and a little purple car. I love these. And then you've got room on the back for your name, your address, your telephone number, everything that would help the airline get your lost luggage back to you. So,
There you go.
hey, your luggage needs love. Now, the final thing we pack is air. All right, fine, it's bubble wrap. Why? Guys, come on. If you buy souvenirs at the park and you don't want them to get broken and you just have to have that coffee cup, and they come in, they wrap them well to get them back to your resort because they wrap them in all that paper. But we've just started traveling with our own bubble wrap.
Yeah.
That way we can just secure everything in our check bag. It's less likely to get broken when it gets dropped the 75 feet down to the tarmac.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Disney wraps it well to get it back to your resort if you want to
Yeah.
send it from the park to your resort, which is a great service. But the thing is they're taking care of it till it gets back to your resort, okay? The airline probably won't. They're just, again, they're just going to throw stuff around. They're in a hurry. They're trying to move
Which
people.
is the way it always is.
Yeah.
Right? But this can definitely be the difference between getting your Alice and Teacup Mad Hatter coffee cup home in one piece and having it broken in 2 pieces.
Yeah, and the other
Yeah.
thing too, guys, is that you can wrap stuff in like dirty t-shirts, socks, underwear, but I mean this stuff is
Yeah, that nice $5 blanket from Walmart. This is probably reused. This is totally reused from other packages that we've had delivered to us. So yeah, man,
There you
this
go.
is like one of those. It saves us every time.
It does.
And now it's time to actually pack the bag.
All right.
So we're going to choose 4 Loungefly at random because we are going to pack some of this stuff into the Loungefly. Why, you ask? Well, hang on a second. We'll show you. Voila, folks. Here it is. I've got 4 Loungeflies packed full. You notice I've got the little bubble wrap around them. This side of it is probably all going to come tumbling down.
Oh, God.
Alrighty. But that's where we have everything just kind of packed flat. And we still do have it in the boxes. And you might be thinking, what a waste of space. But coming home, that's going to be where our souvenirs live.
Yep. And
So,
tell them about the Loungefly though. How much stuff is packed in all of that, and how much
we've
stuff
got
can still
all
come back.
yeah, we've got all the Loungefly packed full of everything from the masks, those little bitty things. I mean, everything that we needed, the chargers, the bathroom bag, all that stuff. So basically all we have over here are like the Mickey Minnie, the paper towels, the Band-Aids, the box of Ziploc bags, and just those bigger items. But like we can break all that down and then bam, it's gonna be souvenirs on the way home.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and then there is some additional room in the Loungefly, and as you can tell, there's additional room up above it. So if we did need to pack in grocery bags, like dirty clothes or anything like that, we can totally pack that around there too, and not have to worry about it. So yeah, man, here it is. This is chosen at random. These are not indicative of anything except for the fact that they were easy to grab on the shelves. But this is 4 Loungefly going with us, and room coming home for souvenirs right there.
So guys, that's it.
Nerd alert.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. Definitely let us know in the comments. Like,
What's in your check bag? Like your must-have. Like those little things that, I mean, like I take the paper towels, I take the Ziploc bags, I'm taking the disinfectant wipes this time. But those little things that you guys take that make it easier to be at Disney World and have more fun.
Yeah, let us know if you have any tips and tricks for like ways that you get things there and safe, and kind of those you wouldn't think about it packing solutions, let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah. So thanks again for hanging out, guys.
Give the video a big like if you liked it.
Yeah, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Yeah.
But until next time, get out there, have some fun, and we'll see you on the flip side.